Good afternoon, everybody. This is Matt Lindsay with Precision Home Group here in Anchorage. Hey, I'm coming to you today to talk to you about some real estate investing to be specific. For the whole month of January, we are talking about commercial, we're talking about investments, we're talking about income producing properties, and we are focusing on real estate investments. Now, in order to actually understand real estate investments and really start digging down, sinking our teeth really into the different types of investments there are, we need to understand some foundational items. We need to understand the different types of real estate investments, the reasons why you would invest into each of those. Also being able to set goals so that we can actually establish a portfolio that makes sense, that aligns with each other, that builds on each other, so that portfolio at the end of the day is producing what you're looking for it to produce. So with all these different things, we've been going through the last several weeks in order, talking about, like I said, different types of investments and the specific reasons why you wouldn't invest in different types, because there is different reasons. There's more than just cash flow. There's more than parking money. There's more than just tax incentives. And now a lot of these investments can mix a lot of these different things into it, but they don't all do the same thing. So you need to understand what it is you're trying to do. So that brings us to yesterday's video. Yesterday's video was knowing what your requirements are for an investment and knowing why you're investing in the first place. So I wanted to tack onto that video today and talk about something that I think is very important. And that is, again, those requirements and then being unreasonable about them. Now, a lot of people don't identify exactly, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. This is my requirements and this is the perfect picture for me for an investment. And then go identify and find properties that fit within those parameters to add to their portfolio. There's a lot of people who just kind of get a good deal or see something over here or over here. And so what we're telling you, what Precision is telling you, what I'm telling you, is that you guys need to identify what it is you are looking for in an investment, the requirements that you have. Now, this could be, hey, a percentage down, a percentage, interest. This could be a return. This could be amount of cash flow rather than percentage based, but more of a dollar amount minimum. It could be a cap. It could be locational. It could be many different things, but you need to identify what it is that your requirements are for an investment before you just go and start investing. Now, we deal with a lot of first-time investors. We deal with a lot of people that want to get into the field of investing. And we deal with a lot of people that, I don't want to put my money, I want to syndicate it. We want to go with hard money. We want to go with all these different things, or we want to flip deals wholesale, whatever it is. And they don't quite understand what it is that they're trying to do. They don't quite understand what a good deal is to them, because they're just trying to get into the game without any capital, without any risk, without any money. Now, this is doable, but a lot of the times they're not actually identifying those investor requirements for themselves, whether that's a flip, whether that's a commercial property, whether that is, looking at multifamily or office space. No matter what it is, we need to have these requirements. So first thing we need to do is we need to understand and identify what those are. Second thing that we need to do is we need to be sold 100%. Sold over 100% on these requirements that we set aside for ourselves for real estate investments. If you're not sold on the reasons why you chose those, you are going to start looking at deals outside the realm of what your requirements are. And if you start doing that, you might as well throw the whole book out of there. You might as well start investing in a whole bunch of different things. So what's going to happen is your portfolio is actually going to start pulling itself apart. You're going to start adding properties that don't make sense. You're going to start adding properties that is unscalable just because management, just because how the finances work, just because you've invested in different properties for different reasons and they don't add or build value together. So that is why we need to be 100% sold on the requirements that you have for that investment so that you stick within those requirements. And then you need to be unreasonable. unreasonable. Now, there's so many people out there like, unreasonable. It's a harsh statement. It's something not many people live up to. Hey, maybe we can bend the rules over here or over here, or whatever's going on kind of type of attitude. But no, we're saying you need to be unreasonable. If someone pitches you an idea, pitches you a property, pitches you something that doesn't fit within those parameters, you need to be so sold that you say, no, hey, I appreciate it, but this is my standards. If you have something that fits this, let me know, but I'm not looking at that deal because it does not fit with how I invest, with how I stick to the game. And if you're able to do that, you will be able to actually build a winning portfolio over time. Real estate is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is not a, hey, let's see a ton of cash flow right now. It's not a, we're gonna make all our money in the short term. If you're looking to do that, it is not reproducible, it's not duplicatable, which means that you're not gonna be able to do that consistently over time. And if you're looking to get into real estate investing, it's for the long term, it's a great wealth generation machine, but it does take time. It's that cash flow over time that builds that up. So, again, what did we talk about today? 3 things. We need to identify your required investments strategies. Then we need to be 100% sold on them. We need to be certain. We need to know why that is, why we are sold on it. And then number 3, we need to be completely unreasonable about it, making sure that we don't step outside the lines of those requirements, that we don't take or look at deals that are outside of that, and that we stick within those lines. And if you do that, if you do this, then you're going to be able to build that winning portfolio. So if you have any questions about this, if you want to know, hey, what should my requirements be? Hey, what should I be looking at? Hey, how do I analyze deals? How do I even get into real estate? How do I start investing? How do I find the deals? Any types of these questions, feel free to reach out to me, send me a message, DM me, or drop a comment below. We'll definitely get back in touch with you. I appreciate you guys watching and joining us. We will be here every day of the week, 6 days a week. And Sundays we take off so that we can learn, study, and refill ourselves. So we'll be back here tomorrow talking real estate investing. Hope you guys join and look forward to seeing you there.